I got a lag. It's super laggy, so maybe it'll catch up in a second, but I'm not sure. It has like a delay. I don't know if I did something to make it have a delay. I don't think I did. Yeah, this thing is laggy as heck. So anyway, guys, what's up? I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's super like laggy. It has like a 10-second delay or so. So what's up, Hassan, Tiny Fairy, Boost Pastime, Celestial. Don't let me dull your sparkle. Rainbow, what's up? Oh, the algorithm sabotaged your stream today. Hope it's kinder to you. I hope so too, Celeste. All right, so besides the delay on my end, I guess it's all right. So today's topic is hustle culture and how hustle culture kind of scammed me into thinking that there was something wrong with me for not wanting to work 24/7. And you guys know like Gary Vaynerchuk and Ty Lopez and those kind of people. I got really sucked into their content a couple of years ago, probably back in like 2018 or so. And it didn't do me any favors. I read their books. I almost took one of their courses, which is really embarrassing. Knowledge, right? Boosted pastime, exactly. The here in my garage video is so iconic. It's actually crazy. But let's see. I feel like in contemporary society, there's this relentless pursuit of always being productive all the time. And the concept of laziness tends to carry this negative connotation. And I just am not personally buying that anymore these days. Allowing ourselves to indulge in moments of inactivity and relaxation is actually kind of like a form of rebellion against capitalism. And I know I kind of briefly touched on that in my I almost said boosted pastime video. What's up, boosted? My late bloomer video. Sorry, David. I'm doing well. What's up, Nicholas? Celestial. Dear God, I worked myself 100 hours a week for 3 years straight. Oh my God, 100 hours a week. When do you sleep? I'm trying to figure out how many hours that is per day. Is it like 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day? I don't know how you can work more than 14 hours because you have to like have time to get home, right? And eat. Boosted fell for hustle culture too. Who didn't though? It's like we were all trying to get rich quick and stuff. And none of that actually worked. I feel like we are working harder than my parents. Oh, yeah, we definitely do. We work harder and we get less money. And then they accuse us of like being the lazy generation or whatever when they had it on easy mode. It's so crazy that they had it on easy mode. You were a locksmith on call 24 hours a day for 6 years straight. Oh my gosh. Oh, for a year straight. That is pretty rough, boosted. But you know what? At least you had gainful employment. I feel like a locksmith is a pretty skilled job, I guess. I heard that Elon Musk has a bed under his desk. Oh, hell no. I've heard that from all these startup people. It's like they sleep at work. Sleep when you're dead. Sleep comes after death. It's like, geez, I can't do it. Then I did 1 year of locksmithing 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. Boomers lie about work ethic. Was locksmithing for 2 years. It's a skilled job and a solid employment. True that. It still has no clue how to stream. Who, me? Wolf, are you about to be really rude? There's not enough locksmiths, and The money is good. True that. Gary Vee's family owns a liquor company. Everything about him is just generational wealth. I don't know, Hassan. I feel like he didn't start off as like a super rich entrepreneur or anything. He goes into talking about how his dad's liquor business wasn't the most lucrative back in the day, and he kind of made it that way. So I think he did kind of get lucky, you know, investing early, I think in Uber and Twitter and stuff like that. That's where the majority of his wealth comes from. He might have had insider information on that. I was snacking on some Takis and I think I got some in my throat. Not that Elon is lazy, it's just telling that someone needs a bed. Yeah, what I mean is like I feel like it sucks that you can't even go home or don't even have enough time to go home and like sleep. Even Gary was Gary and everyone knew him and he had pretty much everything. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. I stated truth and facts which you are unable to comprehend. What are you talking about, bro? What is up, Eric? Good evening to you. I feel like we have to nurture our creativity, which is what I wanted to talk about. And I know I've been talking about starting my art channel soon and kind of promoting it here on my lives, but I haven't started my art channel yet. I've been brainstorming some videos for that, but I think that I'm going to probably try to post in a Vlogmas kind of way, like nearly every day this month, mostly because I'm shadow banned and I don't want to not make any money. So I don't even know how much I'm going to make this month. I'm just trying to clear the basic threshold, but they say when it comes to getting shadow banned, because I technically had like a temporary strike on my account, I think that they're still kind of like factoring that in, even though I was appealed and the appeal was granted and everything. But I feel like that still affected my reach on this channel, unfortunately. Shadow ban is when they secretly don't push your content out to your subscribers and they stop pushing your content in general. So they kind of ban you without actually like officially banning you. But anyways, do I have a tripod? It's important when making YouTube videos. Yes, I do. It's actually right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna like make it fall. Oops. My ring light. It has a ring light attached to it. I think it was because a lot of haters tried to report my channel, and because so many people tried to report it, they actually ended up giving me a strike, even though it was an invalid strike. And after I appealed it, they realized that they had made a mistake, but even so, it's too late now. Haters make you relevant, I guess, but sometimes they do, unfortunately, cause more harm than good. Ooh, I'm about to fall over. I feel like we have to, I wrote all my notes down so I don't get lost. Prioritizing quality over quantity and redefining success and productivity. The notion of being constantly busy, that the notion that being constantly busy, that it equates to fucking productivity is crazy. I remember when I was working at a restaurant and working in retail, you basically have to appear as though you're working 24/7, and it's mostly just busy work. They'll make you stay later and make you do unpaid overtime, mostly just because of like metrics, and they want to make it look like you are working really hard or something. And you just have to appear as though you're working. It's so stupid. It's so performative. Ever since COVID, I keep getting a lingering cold that doesn't turn into a full cold. It just lingers. Damn, that sucks. Love my channel so much. Thank you for being so raw and honest. You are welcome, Miss Dead Channel. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before. I need to invest in one and I want to start making content. Colorado, you can literally just use the webcam on your laptop if you want to, or your phone. This one, the one with the built-in ring light was like $30. I saw some of your haters when I searched my channel. Oh yeah, thanks, Boosted. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of viewers. They're just trying to ride the wave and get as much clout from me as they can. Many of my critics have the same point of view. They say that me flipping items for profit and making YouTube videos is not productive. They compare it to flipping burgers for 8 hours a day. Yo, to be honest, flipping burgers is not easy. You think that flipping burgers is unproductive? I have not been in a restaurant in 2 years. I don't need McDonald's. Nobody does. True that. I guess like it's not necessarily a necessity, but it does fill a need for convenience. And working in fast food is not easy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I suck at working in fast food because how fast paced it is. And then one of my coworkers tried to fight me at one point. As long as they keep pretending to pay us, we keep pretending to work. Soviet saying. That's crazy. You have an iPad Pro. That's cool, Colorado. I need a new iPad because my old one broke, but it's probably going to be a while before I get one. What's up, Steven? Cloud chasing is dumb and immature. Agreed. My cat taught me to slow down in life, and she was right. What's up? Being a fast food cook is not fucking for the weak. I'm going to be honest. It is so speedy. You have to like do everything accurately. You have to be on point. Working in fast food is not for the slow, for the weak, for the uninitiated. That's cool, Willie. I'm glad your iPad works. Mine is a 2018 iPad Pro, so it's getting up there in years, and the camera is not very good. So I think that I really do need a new one. It's kind of cracked. It doesn't charge anymore. I can get it to charge if I like manipulate the cord and wiggle it a little bit, but yeah, honestly, I do need a new one. I've been thinking about getting getting the Adobe Suite, which is currently on sale for 50% off. And I'm just afraid I'm not going to use it. That's the thing. Like, I know that Photoshop and Illustrator and all that is like really good to use, but I feel like I'm not even going to end up wind up using it. I have a lot of pep today. Well, I did just eat a bag of candy. I'm going to be honest. I have some gummy clusters right here. Pretty freaking wild. Product placement. Yeah. Pirate it. You know, Adobe makes it really, really tough to pirate their shit. And the last time I tried to pirate software, I ended up getting a massive like AIDS level virus on my computer. I'm not saying fast food is an easy job, but I think that if we all woke up in a world with no restaurants at all, the world would be a better place. Interesting point. Toward. With that mindset, y'all ain't gonna survive in existence. Yeah, the system sucks, but what? You wouldn't download a gummy cluster. Of course not. What are you talking about? Okay. You wouldn't try to download a fast food job. I thought we were talking about me trying to download Adobe and try to download Photoshop. I guess I could always use Canva, but oh, did you get an anti-piracy ad boosted? Oh my god. That's hilarious. I remember they made this anti-piracy ad one time and like nobody knew what pirating videos was, so it actually created more piracy at one point. The only fast food thing about fast food is about how fast it kills you. I don't know, I'd be dead by now then. I'd probably be that mom if I had a kid that just fed her kids fast food every meal. There's these free versions of Adobe as well. They do have different types of software. You know, Procreate is pretty lit. What's up, Seeker of Truth? So that was the old anti-piracy ads where it was like you wouldn't download a car. Oh yeah, Boosted. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't oh no, Boosted, it went like this. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a purse. So why would you steal a movie? And then it goes like nobody fucking even knew you could do that until they made that ad. It was kind of like the Streisand effect, where it was like they actually brought more attention to it and made it worse. It was so hilarious. I remember that. I forgot that was how it went. Boosted. That is so trailer park. What is fast food isn't even fast anymore due to the worker burnout and wage stagnation. True that. Yeah, I remember that. I know what you mean. Boosted. Feeding my kids. I mean, what else can I say? It's probably one of the reasons I should not have kids. Thank you, Seeker. I'm glad I'm in a good mood today, too. It happens rarely, but it does happen. Shelby, help me to stay in shape because I eat only one meal a day. In fear of missing one of my lives. Oh, good Lord, Willie. You are too hilarious. I woke up thinking it was 8 a.m. in the UK. Oh my God, I've done that before too, Roy. Where it's like I'll fall asleep and then I'll wake up and then it'll be 6 p.m. and I'll think it's the next day, but it's actually not. Rainbow! Attention, everyone. Hello, Rainbow. I haven't seen you in a while. I saw you at the beginning of the chat, but you haven't said anything. Or maybe you did, I just missed it. I couldn't eat a whole video, child. Please don't starve yourself to watch my lives. These lives are not the best. What other hustle culture influences were there? Do you guys remember? There were like a lot of these pickup artist gurus back then, and they would like film themselves picking up girls. I don't know if Andrew Tate was alive back then in terms of his like presence on the internet, but I do remember the pickup artist era where there was a lot of Conor McGregor, Logan Paul, Rice Gum. Oh my God. Those were like the real influencer guys. Rice Gum was so cancerous. Was Conor McGregor that shirtless guy? No, there was this one influencer who would like he would like get okay, he would take his shirt off, right? But then he went crazy because he did ayahuasca and what was his is that Conor McGregor? Oh, Conor McGregor is the Irish guy that kicks ass. Who was the one that was like he would just take his shirt off and he was a super in shape and he went crazy because he did psychedelics and then he started doing all sorts of drugs and he never actually recovered and now he's like completely psychotic. I can't remember his name. I feel like it was Connor something, but I don't know. Do you guys remember Epic Rap Battles of History? Oh, yeah, Connor Murphy. Yeah, Hassan, you're completely right. I was like, it was another Connor, but Connor Murphy is exactly who I was talking about. I did psychedelics once, and I think it's one of the reasons I went crazy. I'm never going to do psychedelics again, no. I feel like Connor Murphy wasted all of his money, and now he's fat. Do you guys know Nikocado Avocado? That guy self-destructed in real time. Yeah, like Connor Murphy's channel is like a what happens if you do drugs. I'm really glad that I skipped on drugs though. I remember Vsauce back when Vsauce was relevant. But I remember all of like this guy named he was like one of the OG Red Pill guys. He wrote this book called The Rational Male, and I read it. And he is like the most weaselly little nerd boy I've ever seen in my life. He's so fake. I think his name is Rolo. Rolo Tomasi. Yeah, boosted. You know what I mean. Um, to be honest, he's so weird. I don't really like him. He sucks. Like even the other red pill people don't respect him. You got to go back to bed. Get your beauty sleep, Roy. I don't disagree with that. You didn't skip drugs. You got them directly from the government. Hell yeah. I got them directly from my pharmacist. Rolo is like this. He's a poser. Is that just me? Like, there's a couple guys that are really like stud muffin. Like, I think Andrew Tate, as much as he's a, you know what, I guess, he's actually like pretty much a billionaire, and he did survive some of the most crazy stuff, and he is a real G. Okay, but Rolo is not a real G. I do remember Boxy. Hi, my name is Boxy. She was the original. She was the original scene girl. Like she was basically Tumblr chic before Tumblr was a thing. Tumblr was like what Boxy invented. Boxy basically invented Tumblr. It was invented for her. She was the original e-girl for real. Andrew Tate is gay. I'm assuming you just mean that as an insult. Andrew Tate is the guy who thinks women are worthless without kids. Yeah, that's basically him, Rainbow, and he's also been accused of a lot of crimes and he's spent time in prison. Yeah, I got an itch in my ear. Sorry, guys. It's so gross. But Boxy is definitely an OG. Yeah, I'm a child-free cat lady with pride as well, Rainbow. I really believe in that. He has like 10 kids by like 12 different women or something, which is really crazy. I don't know like what their family dynamics are going to be. I see why people like him boosted. He did come from nothing, but the thing is like he was basically raised by a single mom, but he insults people that become single moms, and he's basically created like multiple single mothers. What's up, JR? Rainbow, he has so many kids, it's like insane. I know, but like my ears are crusty and had an itch in there, so I do use Q-tips though, Toward. Although they say that Q-tips are like bad for your ears or something. Yeah, he's got pimp charges then. What's up, Seeker? You're child free too. I love that for you. It's all good, Toward. You do whatever you want to do. I've had those moves before. I remember YouTube in 2008. I remember Charlie the Unicorn. I remember Smosh. I remember Shane Dawson. I was on YouTube back in the beginning. I shower every day, rookie. John Cena recently said he doesn't want kids. It made me happy. Nice. I love celebrities that are like on the child-free grind set. Domix was Domix back then in 08? 30, and I think I don't have any kids. You think so, boosted, okay. Well, I know I don't because I'd probably remember birthing them, but maybe not. Oh yeah, Crazy Russian Hacker. I never really got into his videos, but I know of him. Fred, you guys remember Fred, the first one to hit 1 mil? You're old enough to remember Columbine, damn. I'm old enough to remember Coney 2012. 31, I think I have no kids. Love it, Khalil. Paula Abdul, also child free. True that. Betty White was also child free. Connie 2012 came to your high school. I was actually in university at that point. Have I ever heard of a roundhouse kick? I mean, I've heard of it. They brought an African woman and collected money. I wonder where that money went. Cover singers. Oh, yeah. Directly to his crack fund. I'm pretty sure he had like a complete Minty B. And he crashed out naked in LA somewhere. Living in Vegas, moved to Colorado. I'm old enough to remember 9/11, but not Columbine. I'm gonna try to pace myself on these snacks. Selena Gomez, I think, wanted kids, but she has lupus, and she can't have them. I remember 9/11, they wheeled out the TV for all of us to watch the towers fall. I have no idea what lupus is like. Basically, she can't have kids, and she's in pain, and she's like chronic fatigue or whatever. They're still out there, Hassan. What's up, CJ? I was in school. I was in 3rd grade. That was scary because I could see all the adults afraid. Oh, yeah, that's what I remember too. Everyone was so scared. I was like, how is this different from like just another day? I didn't really understand the significance until like 10 years later. Selena Gomez is your age. That's pretty cool. Damn, you were living on a military base, so you know they're probably going to put you in a war zone or something. That's wild. Did you ever get deployed? Anyways. I'm snacking on Nerd Gummies. Nerd Gummy Cluster. Yeah, I think December 91 is a millennial. I was born on June 93. Building 7. Yeah, we can get into conspiracies all day long, but I don't want to get even more further banned than I have already been. I was eating some Doritos earlier, and they were the spicy kind, so my nose is kind of runny. But we're not going to get too deep into conspiracy theories because YouTube does not like it. They consider it to be hate speech. Any advice to overcome people pleasing? It's really tough because everyone's situation is really different. TSL. You know what helped me was having an autoimmune disease that made me like deathly ill every time I did something that I wasn't aligned with. Like every time I would do something that would be too stressful, I would end up in the hospital, and it made it really easy to start telling people to F off. Hustling is not living. We agree. We're SDs. You know, toward sometimes you can combine them. Smoking and Doritos. I know I have for a fact a cavity, but sure, I mean, no one's stopping you, Willie. You can say whatever you want to say. I'd rather be freelance developer. Okay. Hustle is all some people know these days. You know, I've noticed this in underserved communities where they will be shamed for just resting. Rainbow's got 3 cavities. She wins. I really feel for us because we need dental work done, but we can't freaking afford that ish. Hustle culture seems like it's good for some people who have the energy, but for most people, I don't think it works at all. Yep. It's mostly just a way to sell courses, I think. You want me to tell you a joke? I really don't know any jokes. Actually, I did write a bunch of them down, but I don't know where I put them. I made these deadpan jokes. I was like, sometimes I go to the morgue just to see if they're accepting walk ins. The only reason I cry at funerals is because I'm jealous. Sometimes I go to graveyards just to see people living my dream. They are so lucky. 3 is rookie numbers. Buy my course on selling courses, which you can learn through my book about selling courses, about selling books, about writing books, about selling courses. Dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. Is YouTube considered freelance or self-employment? Self-employment. You made me smile. That's rare. Somebody made an r/Reddit about me, and it's basically your negative videos and whatnot. Oh, I'm just gonna avoid that. Not all my videos are super negative, but I mean, I guess if people want to like hyper focus on my crash outs, that's fine. I can't really stop them. I'm just gonna avoid that. Like if they want to make a lol cow out of me, which you guys explained to me earlier, then I guess I can't really stop them. Still highly recommend anyone who fears death to lay in the dark alone. And listen to these After Hours Dawn FM and Hurry Up Tomorrow. The morgue, I heard people are dying to get in there. You could say I'm dying to get in the morgue. I'm dying to get in the cemetery. We need to make some more gallows humor jokes. ChatGPT sucks when it comes to one-liners. I steal most of my jokes from TikTok. And I just like rewrite them. Charlie. We got a Charles downstairs, or right there. Charles in charge. What you doing, Charles? No way I caught it live. I just found your channel today and commented on a few of my videos. Cozy, welcome to the channel. I really appreciate it because most people are not finding my channel these days at all. So welcome. TSL, amazed by my confidence. You must not give a fuck to make YouTube videos. Well, I'm also unemployed, so what else the hell am I going to do, honestly? I have nothing to lose. Can I make an Alex Gray inspired painting? I was thinking about making like a Judy Chicago inspired painting. She did these plates that look like women's genitalia. And I have my own concept of that. I wanted to do like these mechanical wombs. But anyway, maybe some feminist art coming down the pike. I don't really know. This is one of the ones that I'm working on right now. It's going to be kind of a big cat-esque, like panther type thing, obviously, as you can see. Yeah, his paw prints gallery would be great. I'm going to start a custom painting thing soon. I do mainly draw nature and animals. That is my primary interest. I'm going to start drawing some more figures, mostly nude females in precarious poses, to express my feelings about forced pregnancy and women's rights. Because I know you guys don't like when I talk about it out loud, so I'm going to express it through my art. Skeletor. Who is Skeletor from, anyways? Well, not like anything necessarily like sexual or anything, Khalil, but I want to make them in these poses where they're like getting crucified and stuff. But anyway, Dragonborn, He-Man. This can be a fun community TSL. It can also be kind of toxic, I'll admit, but one of my more recent paintings had a tribal look. Oh, you want to see those? I was gonna like post. I have like one more that I wanted to make. We're gonna do a brief show and tell, I guess. I did several of these. And there's actually a couple of these on my Shopify right now. Not all of them are, but you guys can check that out. I put the link in the description. It's also in my bio. I have like one more of these that I wanted to do in this style. I could probably do more. Anyway, art at the park is nice. So is life mostly good or bad? I don't know. It depends on your perspective. It depends on luck. You still watch He-Man? I never actually personally watched it, but I mean, I guess if you guys are into that, that's cool. Do you guys remember Street Sharks? It was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with like the knockoff version. Thank you, Seeker. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Oh man, Street Sharks. I never really got into it, but you know, Pokemon and Sailor Moon for me. Then later it was Avatar: The Last Airbender and Code Lyoko. It's probably too late for me to watch it and actually enjoy it because I feel like to enjoy old shows, you have to have like the nostalgia. I rewatched Sailor Moon, the remake version, like the Japanese dub recently, like within the last 5 years. I don't know if you want to see my channel stats because they've taken a nosedive recently. I think I actually hit my peak back in October and I may never make that much again. But I'm not going to give up. Smallville, yeah. Remember Gilmore Girls? I was thinking about that today. Rory Gilmore, her fall off must be studied. Are people mostly indifferent in this world? Let's just say you're going through something. Would people be like, I don't have time to deal with it? I don't know. I have heard of Smallville. That was like where the live action show, but that was a little bit before my time. I ended up watching a little bit of Supernatural. You mentioned a shadow ban. It basically means that I made a video that the algorithm didn't like. And because a lot of people reported it, they basically decided to not push my content anymore. You've watched every Gilmore Girls episode, Sean. I've actually only seen season 1. And I basically know the show mostly from the internet and from TikTok. Yo, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was crazy good. Was it Smallville where one of the actors in real life ended up joining a cult? Or was that a different show? I should watch more cartoons these days. I could go for a season of South Park for real. Codename Kids Next Door, yes. Billy and Mandy, I never really liked it that much. I thought it was kind of weird. I don't know. But I remember Foster's. I had some coffee this morning, actually, Willie. Oh, I love Star Trek, The Next Generation, Voyager. Interesting. I've actually only seen that in clips. I was just thinking about Supernatural. Dean and what was the other one's name? My favorite movie. That's tough. I really like Lord of the Rings. I hate to be so cliche, but I also like Studio Ghibli. I really liked Princess Mononoke quite a bit. The Lion King is one of my favorites. It was my comfort movie back in the day. Oh yeah, Dean and Sam. I would love Data. Relate to him a lot. He also has an orange cat. Lit. Love it. I'm in the zone now. Which show would I recommend if you want to get a realistic view of life? I don't know. Dude, H2O just had water. Yo, TSL, what's up? I loved that show. I'm not ordinary. Have you guys seen the parody TikToks of that show? Where basically they'll oh my god, there's this one guy that does these hilarious parodies of all my favorites. It's basically just him over exaggerating the acting right next to the actual clip. Yeah, there's a lot of lagging going on. Breaking Bad was good. I remember that. I don't know if my bit rate is high enough or why it's going so slow. Let me actually check my camera. Wait, I don't want to check it. It's probably going to crash it. I probably did fuck up my bit rate when I unplugged my camera. But maybe I can fucking fix it. No, it's not. Oh, video settings. Did that help or did that make it worse? I think I just made it worse. Oh well. Camera settings. Use default settings. Use custom in-app. I don't know if I want to do all that. Oh well, I tried to fix it. It just screws. It is slow. I don't know why it's going so slow and it's going so weird right now. Oh, good night. I love you. It's almost time for me to go to bed. Rocco. Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. I remember that. I mean, I have it as high as I can get it to go. I don't know why it's so slow. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, but my router is fine. My connection is fine. I uploaded a video super fast today. I don't know. I guess I appreciate that, Willie. I'm just using my straight up webcam, Seeger. You can just turn your webcam on and go live. Nothing, no streaming software, nothing. I'm just raw dogging it on my webcam with my mic. Pray my mother is treating me better. You should pray that I'm treating her better. We go in these cycles, in these waves, but we seem to be getting along for now. What was your guys' favorite preschool show? Kids show, really kids show, not Nickelodeon, but PBS. Clifford the Big Red Dog, Arthur. You guys remember those? Oh, my mom's here. Sorry. Okay, I have to go, guys. All right. My mom's going to bed, so I don't want to keep her up with my shenanigans and my talking. So I'm probably going to do a countdown and sign off. Word girl, dude. Fetch with Ruffman was my ish. And I would unironically watch that in middle school. Okay, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Blue's Clues, oh my god, yes. Okay, so anyway, I gotta go because my mom's going to bed. She does not want to be woken up by me talking. So anyway, that sucks. I gotta go. I'm gonna do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.